Hey, welcome back to another update of my Canadian Dividend Investing Portfolio. So if you're new to the channel, what I do here is I mostly buy Canadian dividend stocks on the Toronto Stock Exchange. I use Wealthsimple Trade to buy them, and I track everything in this custom Google Sheet. Just gives me a better picture of exactly what's going on in my portfolio, and it helps me track everything properly. So I've been at it for about 11 months now. My total stock value in the portfolio is around $50,125. I had $378 in cash available that I spent earlier today. I'm going to walk through exactly what I bought. And basically, since I started 11 and a half months ago, I'm up $3,841, which is about just over 8% in total gains. So about 484 of that came from dividends themselves, and the rest came from the increase in stock price. But basically, the dividends, if you multiply 4% by about 51,000, that works out to around $2,075 per year, which I can expect in dividend income. So that's awesome. That works out to about $173 per month. But you know what's even better than dividends is free money from Wealthsimple Cash. So if you don't know what's going on here, I use Wealthsimple Trade to buy and sell stocks, but another app that Wealthsimple has released is called Wealthsimple Cash. It's like a money sharing app that you can basically like split restaurant bills and buy stuff on Kijiji with and share money with friends and that kind of thing. It's kind of like the PayPal.me or Venmo of Canada. But the really awesome thing here is that they're issuing $25 for sign-up bonuses. So normally the bonus is only $5, but it's kind of like a temporary thing where they're giving a $25, and all you have to do is just drop in your email address, create a password, and then fill out a couple legal forms, and you'll be done in like 5 minutes. It's really fast. And if you already have a Wealthsimple account, you can just click here. They already have your information, and you're still eligible for the $25 bonus. But the best thing about this is you'll get the $25 bonus when you sign up with my link, which is in the description below. But you'll also get your own referral link, and then you can go turn around and invite your friends, and you'll get $25 for each friend that signs up. So this is actually a really quick way to stack up like a few $100s if you just hit up, people on your Facebook or your friends or your family or your parents, whatever. And everyone that you invite is going to get $25 for them, and you're going to get $25 for each of them. So if you invite 10 friends, you're going to get $250 plus the $25 you get from me. So this is like a super easy way to get a little bit of extra cash right now, and it's a pretty useful app if you do ever plan to share money with your friends. And plus, if all of your friends have the app, then it's pretty convenient that you guys already have it and a little bit of balance in each of your accounts, and it just pretty much makes sense. So this is just a really nice little bonus here. I've been sharing my link for the last couple weeks, and I've made quite a few referrals. And there's no reason why anyone else can't do the same thing as well. So definitely check it out. The link is in the description below. But let's get back to the video. So just quickly, let's jump into the portfolio here. We can see, fortunately, most of it's in the green. Let's let's sort this by the percentage of holdings. We can see a couple in the red, but nothing too alarming. Down at the bottom, there's a couple. This is one big loser that I have, Cineplex, but I'm not worried about that. Just going to hang on for quite a while and see what goes on with him. I'm not going to sell out and lose $100 because I actually haven't lost anything until I sell them. But on a more positive note, if we look at some of the biggest winners, you see some really nice gains here, 36%, a couple over 30%, a couple over 20%, and lots in the teens, and well over 5% gains in the last couple months. So when I was looking to buy more stocks with the $300 or so that I had in my portfolio, some of the ones that came to mind were CNR. So I did pick up one of these earlier today. I picked up some of Savaria and also Manulife Financial. So let's jump into Wealthsimple Trade to take a look at some of these. I guess we can start with Savaria Corp. I already have them up here. Quickly running through, they are up 147% in the last 5 years, which is pretty huge. They're basically at their all-time high, which is a little bit of a dodgy place to be buying new stocks, but I kind of figure if they continue rising, then my investment will keep growing. And if they do pull back a little bit, then I'll probably keep buying in anyways and start averaging down on this position. But they also do pay out a 2.26% yield, so no matter what happens here, as long as they're not falling like too crazy, this is a pretty decent company to be involved with. So we also had CNR. This is Canadian Railway. They're up 65% in the last 5 years, but you can see here they've really declined in the last year, so we're pretty much flat in the last year. So whether or not this is a dip or the start of a decline, I think I'm okay. If it's a dip, I will stop buying and then just let my value increase. And if it is more of a decline, I will continue averaging down into this company because I think long term they're going to probably be okay. They also do have a dividend of about 1.76% no matter what goes on. They typically pay that out, which is pretty good. And then we also had Manulife Financial. They're up 45% in the last 5 years. In the last year, they've done pretty well with 26%, and so they kind of hop up and down all the time, but they do have a solid dividend of 4.45%, which you're going to get pretty much no matter what, which is also nice to have. So looking at what I actually bought, I bought one CNR at 135.90. I bought 6 Manulife Financials, and I bought 4 of SIS, and I attempted to sell Shopify. I just have $7 in this position and I just want to get rid of it, but it hasn't gone through yet. So what I do with all of that is I come into my spreadsheet, I go into my transactions tab, which is just like a big master list of all the buys and sells that I've ever done, and I just drop in exactly what I paid for, so the 1, 6, and 4 shares at the exact cost per share. And I always double check that the totals are also matching up. Sometimes if you type in like the wrong unit price, then you'll get a wrong total and it'll just throw everything off. So this is a nice check to make cross-checking with Wealthsimple Trade. But basically the thing that I want to do now is that I purchased these stocks and I'm updating my spreadsheet now, is I just come in and I check the summary tab, and mostly I'm looking here at the annual dividend income, because at the beginning of the video it was around $2,075, but based on these trades, around $350 or something that I spent, I've increased my annual dividend income by about $11 per year, which might not sound like a lot, but this number is climbing up all the time. It climbs up every time I deposit and buy new stocks. It also climbs up every time I get a dividend payment and reinvest this money. And it also climbs up every time these companies decide to just naturally increase their dividends. So all 3 of those combined, and give it some time, and you really start seeing that compounding dividend growth effect, and that's what I'm really here for. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you enjoy these videos. Let me know down in the comments below if you are investing in dividend stocks, or if you prefer some other kind of investment. And definitely check out Wealthsimple Cash. This is honestly just such an easy way to earn a bit of cash. It's going to take you possibly a little while to earn a few $100s from investing in dividend stocks, but you could pretty easily get a few $100s by just installing Wealthsimple Cash and inviting a couple of friends. So anyways, guys, consider that. The link is in the description below, and I will see you down in the comments.